Despite a team's daily hard work and well-developed expertise, they often neglect a team competency essential to their success. This involves creating and maturing a two-way collaborative partnership with their internal customer. This occurs because teams hold a set of beliefs about their internal customers that encourage siloed work while hindering the cross-functional collaboration needed for the different teams across the organization to work as a single united team. In this video, we will present 4 common but unproductive and incorrect beliefs teams hold about their internal customer, and 4 uncommon but productive and accurate beliefs that encourage a cross-functional partnership between internal suppliers and internal customers. Belief number 1, we know what our internal customers need. With an unchallenged history of working together, teams often come to believe they are experts in their internal customers' daily work and the ways in which their team supports their internal customer success. Belief number 2, getting work completed quickly is the top priority. With crisis and switch tasking dominating most organizations, teams are often rewarded for completing tasks quickly. Belief number 3, our internal customers are not complaining, so there are no problems present. Most teams think such problems surface easily, clearly, and quickly. Reality is different. Many problems are ignored, and some are even invisible. These 3 inaccurate beliefs develop when teams neglect to see their daily work as a process of interdependent steps and engage their internal customer in candid, goal-directed conversations about optimizing this work that touches both teams. Next are 3 sets of new beliefs internal suppliers can adopt to support and strengthen these conversations. Correct belief number 1. There is one expert on the work, needs, and expectations of your internal customer, and that is your internal customer. Teams have a general understanding of their internal customers' work and needs, but lack clearly defined, tangible work requirements. If internal suppliers and internal customers are to collaborate cross-functionally, they must partner to define the work requirements and standards that support the daily work of the internal customer. Correct belief number 2. Supplying work quickly may be important, but it may not be the most important. One priority of your internal customer is likely to be getting work correctly the first time. Getting work done quickly usually involves getting work done incorrectly. These problems are passed along to the internal customer and must be fixed before the internal customer can do their job. This places the internal customer in the position of devoting valuable time and resources to the rework required to rectify the work mistakes. If internal suppliers and internal customers are to collaborate cross-functionally, they must partner to ensure work is done correctly the first time. Correct belief number 3. Problems are always present in an organization. Organizations tend to focus on addressing the most visible problems. However, less visible problems may be ignored or minimized, but they are not absent. These less visible problems are also just as damaging as the most visible problems. If internal suppliers and internal customers are to collaborate cross-functionally, they must partner to address both urgent and the important but invisible problems. The lesson is this: your team works hard. Your team is knowledgeable and skilled. They are competent and capable, but that is not enough if your team is to be successful. If your team is to work cross-functionally with other teams, they must have a strong internal supplier, internal customer working relationship. This starts by teams adopting a process or cross-functional view. More specifically, the perspective that work is completed by moving across the organization in a series of interdependent steps that touch different teams with different expertise that are needed in that work. These three new beliefs will support those conversations and that internal supplier, internal customer relationship.